and gentlemen, welcome to another episode. This is episode 7 of Yours Now. My name is Kevin Boone, sitting alongside me, my brother, James Sevilla.
How we doing, people?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a massive show for you today. We actually did a whole bunch of research for you. Jim, since it's such a massive show, I want to kick things right off. What do you got for me, Jim?
Well, Kev, as always, we start off with headlines and news.
Headlines and news. What do you got in there this week, Jim?
Kev, I wanted to talk to you about this momentous occasion we got going on here.
Momentous
I mean, I'm talking the big dog of the East Coast. I mean, Phillies versus the Yanks. It might happen. I mean, we're talking like the Holy Grail of the World Series here, baby.
Well, I don't think that would be the Holy Grail of the World Series. And I mean, just because it's two East Coast teams, I mean...
Well, you're probably, because you're a Yankees fan...
through and through.
You're probably hoping for Boston Red Sox Yankees.
Well, that could never happen because they're in the same division, but that would make for a phenomenal World Series. I mean, matter of fact, I would probably rather watch postseason like right now instead of Yankees playing the Angels. I'd like to see them play Boston just to watch their little Boston tears roll down their face. But you know, we can't do that. You're spilling dramatically right there. Look at that foul.
Holy crap.
Oh, hit it, quick. There we go. All right. But, I mean, that's not a monumental occasion to me. I just think it's going to be, 27 rings, you know.
As we both know, I'm a truck driver, so I listen to radio all day. Everybody's talking about this. I mean, this is huge. You know,
it may be more huge than I think. I mean, I'm you know.
Believe me, it's a big deal. People are talking. I mean, they're praying this happens. Yankees got to win one more to make it happen. I'm actually rooting for the Yankees to win one more so they can go against the Phillies to get their asses kicked.
Oh, please. You silly man, you. You silly man, you. What else you got for me, Jim?
All right, Kev. I heard this on the radio, and I just couldn't believe it when I heard it. So I had to bring it up to you.
Okay.
I want to get your initial reaction from this one.
Okay.
There's this teacher. She's like 45 years old. I didn't see a picture. I don't know how attractive, but she's, I guess we'll call her a cougar, okay? Now, she slept with her 16-year-old student.
Well, this isn't the first time we've heard any stories like this.
You know what she got?
What?
5 years in jail.
5 years in jail.
For sleeping with a 16-year-old boy. All right?
All right.
Now, like...
Well, where are you going with this? So, like, you said you wanted my initial reaction. I would like to hear what you think my initial reaction would be before I give it to you. Do you think I'd be appalled that she got 5 years?
Yes, because I am. And I know we have similar views on, like, things like this. You know what I mean? Like, if it was a girl, yeah, listen. You can say it, fair, boy, girl, same thing. Bullshit. You know it's not.
No.
Okay? It's completely different, okay? You just basically gave the 6-year-old boy, like, everything any 6-year-old boy wants and dreams and fantasizes about. You know what I'm saying? Every guy fantasizes about doing one teacher or another somewhere at some point. You know?
This is true.
So you got to treat it differently. If it was a girl student and a guy teacher, yeah, man, 5 years, no problem.
All right. Now,
16-year-old boy got laid. I mean, you know what I mean? Like
yeah, I hear you.
The whole operation is a whole different thing, you know?
It is, but at the same time, it really isn't. I mean, hey, you know, I'm trying to figure out the correct wording to use here to be kind of quote-unquote politically correct, but it isn't different. I'm not. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate here. I'm not disagreeing with you in any way.
Personally, you feel the same. But
personally, I'm on the same page as you. But like I said, I feel like I have to play devil's advocate here because just otherwise it wouldn't be a discussion, right? How is it different? How is that different? Okay, explain that to me before I go any further. Tell me how that's different. Just because he's a boy, or let's say for the figure of speech, a man?
Without getting graphic, okay? Bottom line is the student, being the boy here, obviously has to physically, I mean, it wasn't like forced upon him. Because he actually, I mean, as the man in this thing here.
He climbed up on top and hit it.
He had to hit it. All right?
All right.
So
therefore, here's the thing.
How are you gonna give her
Here's the
5
thing.
years?
If I mean, there's been cases throughout life and in history and everything where there's been a male teacher having intercourse with a female student that was not rape.
Yes.
Okay. Isn't this the same? Let's say a 45-year-old man was having relations with a 16-year-old student. Couldn't you say the same thing? Where obviously she is not claiming any type of foul play or rape. Didn't she also have to undress and climb into that bed?
You got a valid point.
That's what I'm saying. There really is no difference. Granted, I don't have to agree with the law, but you know what?
I don't.
It is what it is, and so therefore, yeah, she should have to do the time because there is no. Hey, you know what?
I mean, if you want to be like on the playing field of fair is fair, all right. You know, a girl has to be punished as much as a guy's punished for the crime.
Right.
That I can understand.
Right.
You know, but
because then it would be sexist.
all I know is I don't know any 60-year-old boy that wouldn't kill for that.
No, I hear you. I hear you. What else you got for me?
I guess that's it for headlines and news. We move right into thoughts and opinions.
Ooh, thoughts and opinions.
All right, Kev.
What's first up?
Well, first off, real quick, I don't want to spend a lot of time on this, but I wanted to say what's up with everybody jumping on the dead wagon.
Now, this is, from what you explained to me before, Jim, the dead wagon is your own coined phrase,
That's right. I created it.
Jimmy coined the dead wagon.
It's mine. All right, bottom line is the dead wagon is kind of like the bandwagon, okay? Everybody jumps on the dead wagon. Why is it? This Michael Jackson thing is killing me, all right? Why is it when somebody dies, all of a sudden everybody loves them? Oh, I want to buy his CDs. I'm going to wear his T-shirts. I love this guy.
His record sales went up something like 200%.
It is. What is wrong with people?
And I'll bring up something that we talked about earlier, Kurt Cobain.
Nirvana. All of a sudden, everybody's a Nirvana fan after he offs himself.
Right.
I knew a kid in high school. I don't remember his name. He spit on the band. He hated them. He'd say it to anybody. The minute the guy offed himself, what was he wearing the next day? A Nirvana shirt.
You know what's one I want to bring up? Billy Mays.
Billy?
Everybody made fun of this motherfucker until he died. The motherfucker sold, like, stupid, the chamois or something. No, that was the other guy. He sold stupid shit, but yet all of a sudden, he's this great man once he drops dead. Okay? Let's cut the BS. Let's cut the bullshit with jumping on the dead wagon. Okay? If you hated him while he was alive, hate him while he's dead. We are advocates of hating Michael Jackson. He was a kitty toucher. Thank God he's fucking gone. That's probably at least one less kid that has to suffer his dirty wrath.
Pretty much. What it comes down to is, listen, I'm not breaking it down for you, America, okay? It is okay not to like somebody after they die. Don't worry about hurting their feelings. They don't feel a damn thing. Okay? Don't worry about somebody else judging you because you're morally wrong because the guy's dead. Now you can't talk about him. No. Your opinion is your opinion.
That's right.
Okay? You don't have to change it when the guy dies. Okay? I just wanted to say that. Stop jumping on the dead wagon.
You got anything else for thoughts and opinions?
I do. We have a pretty big debate to go into here.
What
Kev.
do you got, Jim?
But before we go into this debate,
I want to hear what the debate
I
is.
think we should mention what's going on. These people are looking at why we're matching today. I think we should let them know why.
The hats?
The hats, Kev.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on part 2 of episode 7, we're going to let you know why our hats match. Interesting topic, I think. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for episode 7, part 2.